UNESCO World Heritage Sites are places with universal significance to humanity. Ranging from impressive man-made constructs to breathtaking natural marvels, these sites are cultural treasures and natural areas that have to be protected. These sites are steeped in history, culture, and nature, promising immersive experiences that leave their mark on all who visit them. This immersive allure makes the UNESCO World Heritage Sites a perfect place to have a holiday. But since there are over 1,000 of them, it's hard to choose where to go. In this video, we've selected 10 World Heritage Sites from around the globe, ranging from spiritual to mystical, extraordinary, and fun. These are places everyone needs to visit at least once in a lifetime. 1. Meteora, Greece. Meteora is known for two things: its huge vertical rocks and the ancient monasteries that sit upon them. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was formed through millions of years of geological evolution and the human quest for isolation and spiritual devotion. It consists of sandstone megaliths averaging around 1,000 feet in height, which makes climbing them a challenge, and monasteries built upon these summits to take advantage of their inaccessibility. The beauty of Meteora lies not only in the unique shapes of the rock masses carved over time by natural forces like earthquakes, rain, and wind, but also in the panoramic vistas visitors experience from the monasteries. The atmosphere in Meteora is surreal and serene, promoting spirituality and introspection, thereby making it a hub for religious tourism. However, the monasteries are not the only reason people flock to the site. Many visitors also visit to hike or rock climb. With a breathtaking landscape, distinct architecture, religious artifacts, and rich history, it's no wonder why Meteora leaves such an impression on its visitors. 2. Machu Picchu, Peru. Perched nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, Machu Picchu is one of the most intact relics of the Inca Empire. This site was built in the late 15th or early 16th century and consists of massive terraces, plazas, ramps, and ancient stone constructions like temples and houses. The ruins are a marvel of Incan engineering, telling the history of a civilization that once spanned most of western South America. Machu Picchu's elevated location grants it an unmatched view found in only a few places on the Andes, but that's not its only appeal. The ruin is full of secrets, the greatest of which is its function. Various contradictory accounts mark Machu Picchu as a palace complex, fortress, or ceremonial center, with crowd pullers like the Temple of the Sun and the Sacred Stone, amazing views with lush landscapes and mountainous peaks, and archaeological marvels showcasing Incan ingenuity. Machu Picchu is one UNESCO World Heritage Site you definitely have to visit. 3. Yosemite National Park, United States. Nestled within California's Sierra Nevada mountains, Yosemite National Park is full of valleys, waterfalls, meadows, and rocks. This site is a work of glaciation, containing spectacular landmarks like the Yosemite Valley, a 7-mile-long arc bracketing the Merced River, Yosemite Falls, one of the world's highest waterfalls, El Capitan, a granite dome over 3,000 feet tall, and many more. However, this national park's extraordinary nature is not only limited to its geological features. There are groves of giant sequoias with trees as old as Christ, herds of mule deer and bighorn sheep, and even elusive predators like mountain lions. Visiting this site opens tourists to a world of extraordinary wildlife, awe-inspiring landscapes, adventure-worthy hikes, and breathtaking views. 4. Cape Floral Region, South Africa. The Cape Floral region is one of 6 recognized floral kingdoms, with a variety of plant life unmatched anywhere else in the world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is situated on the southern tip of the African continent and contains a fifth of all plants on the continent, despite covering only 0.5% of its surface. This site is the dream location for anyone with botanical interests. It holds over 9,600 plant species, most of which are part of the Fynbos umbrella. Its 8 representative regions offer diverse experiences ranging from floral tourism in Kirstenbosch National Botanical Garden to alpine sightseeing in Table Mountain National Park. 5. Toledo, Spain. Toledo is one of Spain's most ancient and most magnificent cities. It is a city where art, history, and culture melt together to form an irresistible attraction for visitors. Toledo is old, well over 2,000 years old. The city has changed hands over millennia, from the Romans to the Visigoths to the Moors and the Castilians. Its architecture tells the tale of its history, from a small city to the capital of ancient Spain. To visit Toledo is to walk the very grounds where Christian, Arab, and Jewish cultures had once fused. Gothic cathedrals jostling with arched mosques and synagogues for space among winding cobblestone streets and steep slopes are a sight no visitor can miss in Toledo. Toledan steel and swords, marzipan, sights, history, and art are great reasons for a visitor to give this site a try. 6. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Located hundreds of miles from mainland Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands are ecologically isolated from the rest of the world. Their diverse inhabitants, uniquely adapted to the environment on each island, are so remarkable they attracted Charles Darwin, the father of evolution. The islands have only grown more popular since then. Hundreds of thousands of visitors land at the beaches of the Galapagos each year, drawn in by the exotic fauna and flora unlike anything else on the planet. Giant cacti, red-throated frigate birds, giant tortoises, finches, and more are part of the ecosystem so unique they might as well be little worlds of their own. The charm of this UNESCO World Heritage Site is not just in sightseeing. The Galapagos support hiking, snorkeling, kayaking, and other fun activities. 7. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Situated east of Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is a 1,400-mile-long collection of reefs, cays, and islands that make up one of the most unique marine ecosystems in the world. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on the planet, big enough to be seen from space. With hundreds of coral, thousands of fish and mollusks, and over 240 bird species, the ecosystem on this site is so complex it's mind-numbing. But it's this biodiversity that makes it able to offer visitors the best part of marine nature. With stunning coral formations, unparalleled seascapes, unmatched aerial panoramas, lush islands, and more, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is the perfect marine getaway. 8. Old Havana, Cuba. Founded in 1519 as the most significant natural port in the Caribbean, Havana grew to become the cultural heart of Cuba. But if this heart had a heart, it would be Old Havana, locally known as La Habana Vieja. Old Havana's architecture is a curious mix of Baroque buildings, neoclassical monuments, Spanish colonial constructs, and private houses with wrought iron gates and overhanging balconies. This 500-year-old neighborhood offers a seemingly tattered yet refreshing feel with its historic plazas and narrow cobblestone streets. The old city's historical significance is not the only reason it draws visitors. The site is the hub of Havana's commerce, industry, and entertainment, making it a choice area to experience the city's rich culture. Old Havana, with its ancient buildings and city walls, is indeed one of the historically significant areas in the Americas. 9. Puerto-Princesa Subterranean River National Park, Philippines. Located on Palawan, the southwesternmost island of the Philippines, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the region's unforgettable experiences. It is one of the world's few mountain-to-sea ecosystems, consisting of a stunning limestone karst landscape and an iconic underground river. Few places have a river traversable cave system as long as the park's cavern, and fewer still have one where an underground river flows directly into the sea. The site's underground river is brackish at its lower end and subject to tides. The river's path through the limestone caves is an impressive sight. Visitors can paddle over 2.5 miles inland on the river and experience dramatic rock formations and magnificent caverns reaching up to 390 feet wide and about 200 feet tall. 10. Angkor, Cambodia. Angkor is a 1,000-year-old archaeological site in Cambodia, consisting of dozens of canals, reservoirs, waterways, and temples, including the iconic Angkor Wat. For a pre-industrial city, Angkor is surprisingly advanced. This World Heritage Site sprawls over 150 square miles, boasts complex water systems, and at its peak housed hundreds of thousands of people. Even centuries of abandonment did little to diminish the city's magnificence, instead adding a rugged charm to it. Angkor offers visitors vistas rarely seen elsewhere. Sites like the sunrise at Angkor Wat, the Terrace of Elephants, the Temple of Faces, and more are why the site is famed as an idyllic spot for the holidays. And that brings us to the end of this video. If you have additions or suggestions about the video's content, don't hesitate to post them in the comments section. For more videos about stunning places to sate your wanderlust, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. Thanks for watching till the end. See you next time.